Sleeping Beauty. Long ago, in a peaceful kingdom surrounded by rolling green hills, quiet rivers, and fields that shimmered under the sun, there lived a king and queen who were loved deeply by their people. They ruled with gentle hearts and fair minds, always listening before deciding and always choosing kindness over pride. The kingdom was prosperous, yet the king and queen carried a quiet sadness in their hearts. For many years, they had dreamed of a child. Every night, the queen would light a small candle by her window and whisper her hope into the stars, believing that love, when patient, is always heard. One soft spring morning, when the air smelled of blooming flowers and birds sang louder than ever before, their wish finally came true. A baby girl was born, healthy and peaceful, with soft golden hair and cheeks pink like rose petals. When the king held her for the first time, tears filled his eyes. The queen smiled in a way she never had before. They named the child Aurora, because her presence filled their lives with light like the rising sun. The kingdom celebrated for days. Bells rang across the land. People filled the streets with music, laughter, and dancing. Flowers covered the castle gates, and banners waved in the wind. Everyone believed this child would grow up to bring goodness to the world. To bless the princess, the king and queen invited fairies from every corner of the land. On the day of the celebration, the castle sparkled with color and warmth. The fairies arrived wearing gowns that shimmered like morning dew, each carrying a gift meant to guide Aurora's life. One fairy gifted her kindness, so her heart would always stay gentle. Another gifted her patience, so she would learn strength in waiting. Another gifted her courage, wisdom, joy, and compassion. With every blessing, the room grew brighter. But before the final fairy could speak, the great doors burst open. A cold wind swept through the hall, and the light dimmed. Standing in the doorway was Maleficent, a powerful fairy who had not been invited. Her face was calm, but her eyes burned with wounded pride. Feeling forgotten and insulted, her heart had slowly turned dark. In a voice that echoed like thunder, Maleficent placed a terrible curse on the child. She declared that on Aurora's 16th birthday, the princess would prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and fall into a deep sleep. Fear filled the room. The queen clutched her baby tightly, and the king stood frozen with pain. Before Maleficent disappeared, the final fairy stepped forward. She could not undo the curse completely, but she softened it. Aurora would not die. Instead, she would fall into a deep magical sleep, and only true love's kiss would awaken her. A small but powerful flame of hope returned. Determined to protect their daughter, the king ordered all spinning wheels destroyed. Every spindle was burned. Every wheel was broken. Aurora was taken far from the castle to live in the forest, raised in secret by 3 kind fairies. They named her Briar Rose and promised to protect her with all their hearts. Aurora grew up in a small forest cottage surrounded by tall trees, wildflowers, and singing birds. She lived a simple life, but her heart was rich with kindness. She spoke gently to animals, helped others without being asked, and always listened before speaking. Though she did not know she was a princess, there was something graceful and peaceful about her that made people feel safe around her. As she grew older, Aurora felt a quiet longing inside her, as if her heart remembered something her mind did not. She often looked at the sky and wondered where she truly belonged. On her 16th birthday, she wandered deeper into the forest, humming softly. Drawn by a strange glowing light, she followed it to a hidden room in an old tower. There stood a spinning wheel, untouched by time. Curious and calm, Aurora reached out. The moment her finger touched the spindle, she fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. At that same moment, the entire kingdom fell asleep. Guards froze where they stood. Bakers slept beside warm ovens. Flowers stopped blooming. Thick vines and thorns grew around the castle, hiding it from the world. Darkness seemed to win, but hope never disappeared. Years passed. Stories spread of a sleeping kingdom and a beautiful princess waiting. Many tried to reach the castle, but fear stopped them. One day, a young prince, guided not by pride but by hope, followed the legend. The thorny vines parted before him as if they recognized his pure heart. He reached Aurora, sleeping peacefully, untouched by time. With love and hope in his heart, he kissed her gently. Light filled the castle. Aurora's eyes slowly opened. Around her, the kingdom awakened. Music returned. Laughter echoed. Darkness faded. Aurora reunited with her parents, and love filled the land once more. She grew into a wise and gentle queen who never forgot her long sleep. She knew that hope kept her alive and love brought her back. And so, this story reminds us that even in the deepest darkness, hope and love conquer everything. Moral: hope and love conquer darkness.